This is the Fried Man Mark Carter himself, and welcome back to my vaping experience. Today I'll be talking about Smok's new RPM pod mod. They call it the real pod mod. It's got a screen on it. Holds about 4.5 mLs of e-liquid and is a pod system. And the Smok Fetch, which is identical pretty much to the RPM. They got the same screen. It's just in a different form factor, and it has a little bit smaller juice capacity. So I'll be talking about these two devices and a whole lot more. Alright, this is everything that comes in the Smok Real Pod Mod RPM 40 kit. Alright, let's see here. As you can see, there is the pod itself. We have a pod for the mod. This one takes the Nord coil. And this one here is the RPM coil pod. And it also comes with the charging cord. Now what I like to do, I don't ever really use these cords, so I got quite a collection of them. I like to get these little pluggers, plug that in instead, and charge them with magnetic cords. And doing that preserves the life of your device. And this is what I've been waiting for a month and a half. It is the Smok Fetch. This is the packaging it comes in. Take this bad boy out. Very compact. I'm digging it already. It's got this glass, curved. Let's see what else comes in the package here. It has a second layer. Sorry, it's a little awkward. I'm doing this all one-handed. Alright, and then it's got the user's manual. And I say just dump this shit out. We've also got, it explains the different pods. One of them has the RPM coil, another one is the Nord. And so it comes pre-installed with the RPM pod. And in the bottom layer, we've got the Nord pod, which I will never use. Alright. And here's the Nord coil it comes with that will be given to my girlfriend, and this is the RPM coil. And for those interested, this is what the two devices look like side by side. They're essentially the same device in a different form factor. Both are very stylish and very attractive. I never would have known about the RPM had I not won this device from a giveaway on Facebook. I wasn't in the market for any pods. You know, I'm more about the house mod, you know, and my stick. You know, I like these big TF tanks I got sitting on top of each of these. Love the coils. Love the tank. And little pod systems, they're more for salt nick. You know, my girlfriend uses her Nord at work. It's got the salt nick in it. Gets her through work, you know, and it's small, it's discreet. And these little bitty guys here, I just never thought, you know, would satisfy me the same way a stick mod or a house mod with a big tank on it, you know. They call this the pod mod, and I thought, okay, well, I want it, so there ain't nothing better than free. So I got this thing. I've got 0.3 nicotine in here. Let's see how she hits. Now, you saw how this little guy hit. Tell me, do you see much difference between this hit, okay, and what I'm about to hit here? Watch this. Do you see any difference between the two hits? I don't. Anyway, I really fell in love with this guy. And at first, I thought, I'll probably end up giving this thing to Lori. Okay, because I'd already been sold on the idea of this guy to fetch. And it hits the same. Watch this. No, cut off. Oh, the battery's dying. Oh, well, shit.
1 hour later.
So the takeaway is not to start filming vape videos without having every product you want to talk about fully charged. Okay. So what I was doing before was comparing these two devices. You got the RPM and the Smok Fetch, both by Smok. The Fetch, the RPM. All right. And I love that I won this device. I thought I would fall in love with this one even more because of the form factor. I like that it's shorter. I like that it's a box shape. I love everything about this, including the way it hits. It just puts out a ton of vapor. The problem I have with this, and it is unfortunately a deal breaker. Come on, Smok, what the fuck? It's the fill port. Alright, I love that it's held in by magnets. I love that you can it just slides in there real easy. You know it's a powerful magnet. The problem is the fill port. It is between these two magnets. As you can see, the stopper isn't even in there. I pulled the stopper plumb out. Can't get this thing in here. It's a good thing I bought spare pods, or else I wouldn't be using this thing right now. I wanted this Fetch to replace my Pocket Mod. I've been trying to replace my Pocket Mod for quite some time, but I have officially retired my Pocket Mod. I thought this would be my Pocket Mod's replacement, but I guess it's going to be this guy. And I had originally was going to give this to Lori. I went ahead and bought her one. And for her friends at work that like to talk about her and her new toys and where the hell is your boyfriend's vape videos. Well, I was waiting for this guy because I wanted them to be together. Anyhow, I love the RPM. The Fetch, I love the way it hits. I love everything about it, minus the fill port. And to me, that's a deal breaker. I won't be fucking much with this guy because filling it is too much a pain in the ass. But I do love the way it hits. It's just a shame that they didn't get the fill port right. I wish they'd put the fill port, maybe on this side here or something. I don't know. Or maybe a top fill. But anyway, so the Fetch is a miss. The RPM is probably Smok's greatest invention. If they can come make a product that, a form factor with top fill, with this body, this is what I want. But make it to where you can fill the fucker, okay? Alright, so it looks like, I've got a ton of devices in my collection, if you will, but I think I've narrowed it down to just 3 devices that I'll be using in my arsenal on a regular basis. My 3 primary devices that I will use. This is my house mod. It is the T-Storm by Smok. And it kind of looks like a stormtrooper, and you can see there. I love that for my house mod. That's primarily what I vape when I'm at home. Then when I'm out and about, I'll use this. Is the Stick 80 watts by Smok. Has the same tank as my house mod. And then this would be my pocket mod, I guess. Because I'm getting to where I can't really afford to buy any more devices. And I probably won't be making many more of these vape videos. And the reason why is because our corrupted government is trying to take away the vape devices. As some of you are aware, the vape and the THC black label illicit THC products that had the vitamin E acetate in them. That's what was causing the illnesses, and that's what caused the vape-related deaths. But it had nothing to do with vaping nicotine. E-cigarettes should have been called vaping to begin with. But if you'd like to help my cause, the cause of ex-smokers, the cause of anybody smoking cigarettes who wants a healthier alternative to smoking carcinogen-led, cancer-causing cigarettes. We don't, they're not trying to ban cigarettes, and they kill thousands upon thousands upon thousands each and every year. Vaping nicotine hasn't killed anyone. So I'm going to leave links, and I want you guys to blow up the White House Twitter. You can call the White House, you can tweet, you can message your state representatives and whatnot. I'll leave information in the comments down below. So please get on that, because flavor ban, as much as some of these politicians try to tell you otherwise, banning flavors isn't going to save our children, but it may very well kill their parents. I guess I've covered everything I need to cover in this video, and that was my take on Smok's RPM Real Pod Mod and the Smok Fetch. Big fan of the RPM. It's an upgraded Nord with better coils, new coils, amazing flavor, and a little bitty pod that chucks out clouds like one of these guys. So, and again, this may very well be the final installment of my vaping experience, but maybe not. Not sure. So don't hold me to anything, and don't be upset. I make plenty of videos on this channel with my beautiful son Isaac. He's got his web show. I make music videos and all kinds of other stuff, so I'll still be on YouTube regardless. But in the event that this is my last vape video, I hope I've helped some people along the way, and if I do come back, I guess this is where I sign off. In either event, until next time, vape on.